Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build It to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on their journey from millions to billions. We believe that the key to scaling your business and compounding your wealth in life starts every single day with a mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal is to help you scale and compound your wealth in life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. I'm your host today, Brett Swartz, and every episode we feature some of the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires, and billionaires. They share their values, principles, secrets, and wisdom with us, providing each of us with the insights we need to reach the next level of success, faith, and impact. Excited about our next guest. He's the founder and CEO of Principal of Pierre and Principal of Pierre Accounting. They have offices in Austin, Los Angeles, San Diego, and Houston, and he has worked in accounting, tax, finance, and audit since 2003. He specializes in advanced tax strategies, our favorite, financial planning and analysis, mergers and acquisitions, real estate, and forensic audits for his clients. He has worked with Fortune 500 companies, and he has a ton of wisdom. We're going to be talking today about the great tax escape and how to have some tax year-end planning. Please welcome to the show Pierre. Eric, how are we doing?
Doing great. Thank you for having me on your show. And I love the part about biblical principles that you mentioned, because, the Bible, which is, I think, considered the longest form single book. It's probably the second, because the U.S. tax code actually has 40% more words, but there's over 2,000 passages that discuss money. So
this is great. And in tax, I'm reading it's For Good and Evil, like basically tax is just a book about like the history of tax and just how civilizations rise and fall on tax. And just, this is, maybe your great escape will touch on this as well. But before we dive into all of that really cool stuff, would you give us just a little bit more about your story and your current focus, Eric?
Sure. So my story is, I grew up in Katy, Texas. I'm a second generation CPA. I'm 6'8", and the reason I'm sharing that because I wanted to be a professional basketball player. Now, my dad will tell you that I was better in baseball, but I did not like the high strike zone. Then today I see a guy my height by the name Aaron Judge just won a couple AL MVPs, so maybe I should have pursued that. But one day I'm working in my game in the backyard, shooting layups, dunking. My dad says, "Son, I've not received a letter from Dean Smith, who was the coach in North Carolina, Jim Herrick, the coach at UCLA, right? Rick Pitino, Kentucky. At that time, high school players could go to the NBA." I said, "The NBA hasn't contacted me either. So just in case this NBA thing doesn't work out, you may want to have a plan B." So I researched accounting and chose that for a major in college. And that turned out to be my plan A. Now, I did play professional, but only the ABA for the San Diego Guardians. So I did not make the NBA. So I did get to play pro ball briefly after all. And then I've also had the fortune of being able to coach in a professional basketball league. I coached in a league called the TBL, the Basketball League, and their summer league, got to the semifinals. So that's the basketball story. Professionally, you mentioned earlier, I have been in accounting for 20 years. I guess I can see the gray hair showing up my beard now. I decided to go into business for myself, particularly my last corporate job, when I noticed that collaboration is not encouraged because, there's that scarcity mindset, right? It's like, hey, Brad, if I help you, you make it promoted and I won't, versus being an entrepreneur, I help you, you win, and I win too. And my contracts, particularly my high net worth clients, are written as such. Not quite exactly in simple language, but it's more of I can work with people more in a partnership instead of a competition or treating every situation workplace like I'm in a Thunderdome every day.
Awesome. I love the background of basketball, and I love the passion for accounting. This is really cool. And congratulations playing some pro ball too. I played a little bit down at Point Loma Nazarene for a year, and then played at Mesa
Really?
Junior College. Yeah, yeah. So
When did you play? Because one of my buddies, his jersey got retired at PLNU.
So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.